Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. So a little while ago I reviewed this and I've repainted it. I did a video of the repaint. I've now repainted the other one I bought. Actually I bought two that are different to these bigger ones. And I've repainted it in exactly the same paint scheme as this, as be part of my sand team. It does have a couple of extra colours. For example, on it's got a fire extinguisher. So there's some red. There's no sort of light part. These are hollow, so you can't paint the lights like this. And I've put a tiny bit of colour inside the cabin there. Now you see the holes. These came cut away, which is nice because it helps fitting figures in. Now fitting the driver's side in is quite easy, but I might have to cut extra to how it comes to fit in the passenger side. I've not tried that yet. Try at the moment. Very simple paint scheme. Now it does come with this, which is supposed to go on the top of the back part here, but the problem is if it goes there you can't put anything inside. I'd rather keep it like that. And also it has a jerry can, but it's hollow, that fits inside here on the back, but I'm not going to push it in yet because I need to varnish this first so it doesn't scrape the paint off if I push it in and take it out. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. I'll bring that one back in a moment. Looks almost like a Land Rover from the side, but it's not. Bottom, just some detail there, which I've dry brushed to give it a nice sort of effect there. And then just a little bit of the sand colour and dry brush here. So when it's on its side, it looks like it's got some details underneath. Free wheels, nicely. The wheel comes out here. I want to get some proper dirt colour to do over the wheels, give it a bit more weathered effect. Simple inking on there. I think most colours I've got on this is probably 9. So I've got the metal, I've got the sand, I've got the seats. Those are the 3 main colours. Obviously there's black, that'll make it 10. That was undercoated in black. Then I've got the fire extinguisher, I've got the gear stick, a green button, I've got the yellow here, I've got the ink and the ink. So 10 maybe. Did I count black in that? 10, don't know. But it wasn't a long paint job. Probably a couple of days. Actually, about 3 days watching TV shows, doing a bit of painting, you know. Could easily knock that out in a day if you're going to commit time to it. But it looks quite nice. Okay, so this is for my sand team I'm slowly building up. And I'm going to use some Joy Toy figures to show. Now, this is really nice. This colour here almost matches perfectly. In fact, it looks perfect on camera almost with this Joy Toy here. The only thing is, because of the wheel arches inside, you can't fit the box in flat. It has to go at an angle, or it goes on top of the wheel arches. That's, oops, at the angles like this, and then on top of the wheel arches is like that. So let's have a look. Let's put a guy inside. He'll be in suggested videos, or his team. Pretty cool. He's having a look through the binoculars. Another thing I did here, you can see this bar was added because when you take the roof rack part off, not this part, there's another part. Not this part, there's another part of loads of things on which I didn't want, and including this big silly looking gun. It'd be too much, not too much, a lot of work to cut it all off, make it fit. So I just put a little sprue in here, which doesn't quite match, slightly smaller. And you see there's a bend because this is naturally bent outwards, but it looks okay. I'll be tempted to add another bar, maybe across from here to here. So there's something for these guys to hold on to in the back. There's no seats in the back. Let's see about driving. Let's use her. If their thighs are too bulky, they're not going to fit and need to get their legs quite close together. Now, being a female, she's got the hips, but she's thinner than the guys. Can she fit in the driver's seat? Head's popped off. Let's not worry about that. There, she can fit in driver's seat quite nicely, despite the fact her head just dropped off. Take her gun out of her hands. Let's quickly pop this head back on again. Okay. He wouldn't fit in this side unless I cut the hole bigger. And then this one here, rather cool looking figure. Can she fit on the other side? Ooh, going to be close. but she is quite thin in the legs. So let's see. Not the best seating position. There we go. She can do it quite nicely. Let's put his head back on again. So you can get your figures to fit. A lot easier if you cut the hole in the bottom bigger for the legs to fit inside. Now the other buggy doesn't have that problem since it's hollowed out. You can't see, so black. There's a hollow there anyway, so feet can fit. Where this one is solid and they've got these little holes there, you need to cut those holes slightly bigger. It's a nice looking buggy. It matches these G.i.Joe in particular. This is FTA Wastelanders. It matches their colour scheme really well, and also my SAS mech 160 scale, which is already a brown colour. I use the same colour brown to go over the top, so it matches again. So my little sand team is now building up quite nicely. Let me get these guys sort of set up. We can have a little look. And I am probably going to get... I've got some other figures I'm using this grouping as well, because I've got quite a lot of sand stuff coming now. Or a lot of sand stuff, I should say. And like 3 figures and a mech? Nah. Need to have at least 6 figures. Maybe I'll buy another set of this G.i.Joe using the other sets I've got to match in. Okay, that's a nice sitting position for her. Let's get her holding her gun. And we see this coming to look like a nice little team. Now, if I include my Freeman sand, is it sand color? Sand color mech as well, or even my Fear Assault mech, but that sand color is slightly different. And you see we're getting a nice little team being assembled. Let's go for a side angle, get a better. Don't drop your binoculars! Yeah, from the side to get a better view. Again, they will all be in suggested videos. I really can't recommend the mech enough, even though he's 160 scale. He looks so good as like an Android 118 trooper. Slightly bigger than the figures, but well done me. That's what you want, really, to give it that look of being a robot, a chunky sort of android, a chunky sort of robot. And I'm quite glad that I changed his paint scheme. Even though there's only a little difference, you do notice it, and now that it's matching with the vehicles, it does look a lot better. I do like that a lot. Okay, this is awesome Action Toys. I am saying please like, share and subscribe. And I'll be back soon with more awesome Action Toy videos for you. Stay happy, keep collecting, and check out the rest of my content because I've got loads of videos, mainly in 118 scale for you guys to enjoy. Bye-bye.